This is Seven Oaks Village, and this is what my residential now. Because I don't want city anymore. I want back to nature. I have that behind my back and has Senana River. Many cabins that I have. So just next to the water, I have a cabins. And another one is just a little more farther, the cabins. And then I have, it's called the Mountain View. And then I have, and here, and then the beautiful, nice, and swimming pool. Then also I have, and then the tennis court. Then behind this house, I have a volleyball court. From now on, this is what my home is going to be. Basically that when I was born, Korea, and the Japanese occupied and Korea. So early years, we are struggling. I mean, my mother and my fathers, and it's no food around. So it was a very difficult. And I had brother and one sister and myself. And somehow I could not crawl or on a walk or stands. Normally, like you're and 1 year old or in a year and a half, you already stand up and walks and talking. And I didn't. Only I was crying all the time, water in my and the eyes and my nose and my mouth. And the only thing I can say is it's just a mommy say, mom, and could not say it as a mommy. And then could not crawl. And that's what my parents noticed. Something is wrong, this young man. Then they waited until 2.5 years old. And then I went down to the doctor. And the doctor told and my father and my mother, this young man is born retarded, born handicapped. He can coordinate and maybe he cannot talk rest of his life. Or my father and my mother was crying, they didn't know what to do. So in Korea at the time, when boy is born like me, we have a small, like maybe 8 by 10 foot, and that room's like all the parents and my mom, my sister and brother, one room and one family live on. So when the boys like me, and they let me corner of the room, let him go, means cry and hungry and starving, then later it die. Then boy dies like that, and they bury it down the mountains. Now, when the girl like me and born, or most of the girl, it was so poor, no food is go around. Then father take to the girl, go to the river and drowned the girl and die, then bury the sand. At that time, it was like that, very, very difficult time I was born. I don't know what to think. Honestly, because I cannot explain or think, who am I? What I'm doing? It's just born that way. So, and later I was very sad. But then I know one thing, I cannot give up on life.